welcome to Harvest Kitchen. I'm Gena, and today we're gonna make something a little special. Do you ever have a need to give a gift to maybe a coworker or a neighbor, or maybe you're going to someone's house for dinner and you wanna take them a little something special? Well, this is going to be the perfect little gift item just for that. Today we're gonna make cranberry honey butter, and it's going to be delicious on just about anything you want to serve. A little sweet, a little savory mixed with the butter, and it is so yummy. So let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to start with the butter. All right, I have 12 sticks of unsalted butter. Now the unsalted is really important, so when you buy your butter, make sure it's unsalted and let it sit out to get to room temperature. And then we're just going to go ahead and blend it. Let's go ahead and start. Let's start by adding just a few sticks at a time. I'm going to put 3 sticks in. We're going to use the mixer and blend it all together real quick. Okay, the first 3 sticks are all creamed together. Let's go ahead and add in another 3 sticks. Now, I'm using a hand mixer, as you can see, but if you have a KitchenAid and want to use that, that'll make it a little quicker for you. Let's go ahead, let's cream up the next 3 sticks. Okay, my butter is all creamed up now. Let's go ahead and scrape the sides of the bowl a little bit. Okay, now notice it's still really thick, which is okay. All right, so we're fixing to mix it up and thin it down just a little bit. All right, next thing I'm gonna add is honey. I've got 1.5 cups of raw honey. Let's pour that in. Let's go ahead and scrape all that you can out of your measuring cup. You want every drop of the honey. It's so good. All right, there we go. All right, let's scrape our spatula off a little bit, get everything we can into the bowl. Okay, good. All right, let's go ahead and mix that up now. Now when you're mixing, make sure you get all the way to the bottom of the bowl so everything gets blended together. Okay, there we go. The honey is all blended in. It is thinned it up just a little bit, really just enough to make it a little easier for the hand mixer to work through it, which is great. Now we're gonna add the next ingredient. That is cranberries. I've got 2 cups of dried cranberries. Let's add that in. All right, once again, we're gonna scrape everything off, this time the spoon. Right, we want to get every drop we can into that bowl. All right, there we go. Next, we're going to mix that in. All right, let's add in our last 2 ingredients. We have orange zest. It's about 1.5 tablespoons of orange zest. All I did is I pulled out a whole orange and zested it. And to do that, just in case you don't know, use a cheese grater on the smallest little grate it has. That's it. All right, and then I've got about 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Let's add that. All right, once again, let's get to mixing. The mixing is all done. Let's go ahead and stir it up a little bit. Let's get everything off the sides. All right, hey, this is perfect. It's all mixed together very nicely. Now the next thing we've got to do is go ahead and put it in the jars. Let me show you how to do that. Once again, I'm getting everything off my spoon. Okay, my cranberry honey butter is all ready to go. Now I just need to put it in jars, and I am choosing little 4-ounce jars. They're perfect to make the beautiful little servings that I want as gifts. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna spoon up some, put it in my jar. All right. I guess probably the hardest part of this, and it's not hard, is making sure everything's pushed down to get all the air bubbles out of the bottom. And just keep filling up your jar. See how simple that is? All right. There we go. Now I have filled it up right up to the top for this. Next thing I'm going to do is put the lid on. The lid comes in 2 pieces. This is the little piece that seals it. Put it on top, and then the jar lid. Now it's also worth mentioning here that you got to make sure that you have sterilized your jars before you put anything in it. To do that, I just ran them through the dishwasher. It was just that simple. All right, our jar is ready. The next step is to decorate it. We're going to tie a nice little bow on that. Let's do it. All right, I've chosen just a little black and white gingham ribbon. I've chosen just a nice little black and red gingham ribbon that I've cut into about 15 inches. I'm going to tie it around the jar. We're going to make a bow. Okay, I've made a nice little bow for it. Next thing I'm going to do is put the little gift tag on it. I've got some cute little gift tags. I've written inside what it is and Merry Christmas. And these just have double-sided tape on them. How handy for that is that? All right, I'm gonna stick it right up under the bow so my bow doesn't fall off. And it's done. What a cute little gift, and it's tasty and delicious. Your friends and family will love it. All right, that concludes this episode. We'll see you next time on Harvest Kitchen.